as far as YouTube and the highlights are concerned.
You're listening to KYST 89.3, The Bone. The Bone. And now time for South Tucson Youth Football. Simulcast on AM 1400, The Ground. And on South Tucson Local Access Channel 22.
Oh, man.
Good evening. It is time for our second match of our doubleheader here on a Wednesday evening in South Tucson. It's a fresh after school special. We've got some after school football. These kids had to go to school in their pads, in their entire uniforms, in their whole uniforms for this game. And you got to believe it's a rivalry. It's a competitive rivalry between the Horsepussy Saloon and Hootenanny's Country Western Daycare. This has become a bit of a traditional matchup in the non-conference season. These two teams, along with the Binging Texan Barbecue Buffet, all three representing different conferences, so they play each other in kind of a little round-robin thing every the Rootin' Tootin' Tri-Series. And last season, let me see how it shook out last season. Let's see. I'm trying to find the result of this matchup last season, and let's see. So what would it either been? So actually, Hootenannies were the winners of this matchup. They were the home team. They beat the Horsepussy Saloon 17-10, and then it was the Binging Texan defeating Hootenannies in week 2, and the Horsepussy Saloon defeated the Binging Texan in week 3. So there was stalemate. All three teams went 1-1 in that, and a little bit later I'm going to look up how the spring season, if they played each other in the spring season. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and go right to Star Watch, brought to you by Wall to Wall Salve. Don't be a salve, not be a salve. If you need an ointment, cream, or paste, better call Salve. Sponsors of the number 28 Wall to Wall Salve, number 28 Dodge Stratus, driven in the Diddler Cup by Ennio Sparini. And of course, we'll start things off with the Horsepussy Saloon, going left to right there. That is their star running back, War Machine Reynolds. In the middle, that is free safety, defensive back, Lido Zanzibar. And their quarterback is number 16, Bourbon Shandy. On the other side of this football is 2 out of 3 players who made picture day for the Hootenannies team. That is their wide receiver, their star player, Ray Darius Oakland. In the middle, that is defensive tackle, Whoopi Macon. And not pictured, because he missed picture day, is... Where is the list? Here, I have my list of funny names. Hootenannies. There you go. Defensive back, Matthias Krunk. So go ahead and let us know who we are, who you like in this game, who you think is going to win. A lot of signs, a lot of nice split atmosphere here at the Muni. A lot of away fans showing their support for Hootenannies. The signs are looking great. There was one sign. There's a sign that says there's a great sign that says you're either a fan of the horse pussy or you're a horse's ass. That's a clever one. The Hootenannies fans have one that says grab him right in the horse pussy. That's interesting. Just one really, really scientific and very graphic sign. I'm not going to describe it too much, but it's basically they actually printed out a giant image of a horse being artificially inseminated, and it just has the caption of "Reach for Victory, HP Saloon." So I think that's a good one to stop at. But the signs are great. They're out in full force. I hope you like that bit. That's going to be the new bit. Instead of Corso making his prediction, it's going to be what signs are shown at the game day. So, hopefully we can start picking up those jokes and reading the signs a little better. So there you go. All right, I think with that, it's time to go to the Muni. You are looking live at Municipal Field, number 187. 187, murder is the charge or something. For the second half of our doubleheader here on Wednesday night, it's Hootenanny's Country Western Daycare will receive, and they're going to kick off. They are in the all-white with the purple helmets. Kicking off left to right on your radio dial here on KYST. To the Horsepussy Saloon in the silver home jerseys with white helmets and white pants. That's War Machine Reynolds, the impact player for the Horsepussy Saloon. Starting things off. It is very windy. You're absolutely right. It is windy. It is not at all cold. It is 79 degrees South Tucson. It is still very muggy and warm, but it's breezy. And War Machine Reynolds is going to start things off with a 9-yard rush on the first play from scrimmage, 2nd and 1. Go ahead and look at this first game of the Rootin' Tootin' Tri-Series. I'm going to see if they actually played these games, if I actually was smart enough to set this up in the first ever season. Did I do that? I probably didn't. I don't think I did. I don't think I was smart enough to do that in the, or clever enough to do that in the first season. Nope. No, I was not. Let me see. Nope. I had Hootenanny's beating the binging Texan in week 3 in the first ever season. That's the only game that they played. And then the Horsepussy Saloon was like, hey, let's get in on some of this action. We'll set up something. So this is the first of a, yes, they are going to drive. They're going to look to drive their purple helmets right through the Horsepussy. So Joe and Mo, got to give credit for that one. That's fantastic. I mean, that's filthy, but it's also fantastic. And that's the kind of quality A+ content we're looking for here in the chat for South Tucson Youth Football. Thank you for joining us. And the Horsepussy Saloon moving downfield pretty nicely out into the 40. 2nd and 5. Bourbon Shandy hands it off to War Machine. He gets 11 yards on that one and another first down. 33 yards so far on this drive for War Machine on 4 rushes. And the Horsepussy Saloon 1st and 10 from the 30. Showing no signs of stopping. Only getting a yard is War Machine Reynolds. Good penetration through the line by the defenders of Hootenanny's. Able to stop that right where it got started. A good mixed offensive attack, and you're going to see there's Bourbon Shandy throwing it to Arthur McKinney, 16 yards. For that child who has the name of a 1930s author. Arthur McKinney. You know, the HP Saloon, they've got a nice, they got that one back offensive style, but they know how to throw it. They rely on their running back pretty well. And that, of course, being War Machine Reynolds, he's going to run that one straight up the middle, just right into the guts of Hootenanny's. And he's going to get 10 yards, and it's going to be 1st and goal. So War Machine going to get a heck of a lot of carries. They're going to bring in, he's a little tired, they're going to bring in the backup on this one. But Bourbon Shandy can hold his own. And it's going to be Rayshawn Lumpkin with a 3-yard touchdown run. Horsepussy Saloon take 2 minutes and 5 seconds off the clock, and they score first on the opening possession to make it 6-0. And you saw how that running game was so important. So very important to the Horsepussy Saloon. And it looks like, yeah, War Machine Reynolds had a little bit of hip bursitis. So I'm just going to throw him back out there. Nothing weird of like a 12-year-old getting bursitis. Ray Darius Oakland going to return that one for 18 yards. And here comes Hootenanny's for their first possession of the game. And they use the playbook of Oklahoma, the University of Oklahoma. So a very fast offense representing the CSC well. We're going to see them trying to get a lot of plays off, spreading the field. Gonna throw it right up the middle, first to Lucas Tidwell.
Good for a gain of 6 yards.
No relation to Ricky Tidwell or his mama. That's 5 yards, 2nd and 5. Roddy Hutchinson, the quarterback for Hootenannies, looking to throw the ball a lot. Got the big play in their arsenal, do Hootenannies, but they like to get those plays off quickly before the defense is able to set. Torian Bonds, investing in Torian Bonds. It's 3rd and inches for the 4-yard catch. And, oh God, is the football loose? No, Hutchinson was brought down, was never down though. He was sacked for a loss of 10. A complete shambolic play. Horsepussy completely dominating Hootenannies on that play and just showing their strength. Forcing a punt after a good start to the offensive possession for Hootenannies. They're going to punt that booming downfield. It's going to go out of bounds at the 30. So Horsepussy Saloon starting things off from the 31 actually. And Bourbon Shandy from the shotgun formation. Empty backfield, gonna throw it to Devin Love, 9 yards. And tackled for 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line. And that's what we're seeing here. Horsepussy Saloon not relying solely on their running back. He is the most important player on their team. But they're showing they can throw the football too. Shandy going long! And overthrown out of bounds. 1:24 to go in the first quarter of this game. Horsepussy Saloon one in the backfield again, as we expect from that one-back system. But Shandy gonna throw it, and it's incomplete. Just falls out of the hands of that player. And the punt unit gonna come out. 4th and 1. Man, I would have gone for it, I think, but the punt unit's going to come out. And oh, did they bobble it? Is it a turnover? We're going to see what's happening. Oh, well, it actually hits a player for the Horsepussy Saloon, but Hootenannies are able to recover it. So that kick went far enough that the Horsepussy Saloon may have had a chance to recover it. Hutchinson, play action, fakes the handoff, going for a run himself, gets 17 yards. Hutchinson, huge play for Hootenannies, a 1st down. And they are over the 50-yard line and into the Horsepussy side of the field. And of course, here in South Tucson, we're a big fan of the D-Bags. So go D-Bags. Keeping an eye on that one, got that screen up. That's, of course, why we're coming to you early. That's why we got this after-school special. This game, of course, going up against it, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Juan Evans, 10 yards and a 1st down for Hootenannies. In fact, I'm going to get myself a cold one. Crack open a cold one with the boys and the D-Bags.
Evans with the catch. Bernard brings him down at the 3-yard line. That makes it 1st and goal.
All right, and down to Brenton Hayward, tackle for a loss of 3 yards. They're already down to 2nd and goal. So Hootenannies, after being forced to punt on their opening drive, have come back strong. And Hutchinson, nice pitch play, goes to the outside. Hayward, touchdown Hootenannies, 6-yard run. And Hayward, with the touchdown, takes a knee. Less we say about that, the better. And they are ready to tie this game up. And we got a tie game as we approach the end of the first quarter. Horsepussy Saloon starting things off from the 37. Caught 6 yards in traffic. Jason Luke, great catch. And thank you to the two of y'all who just started following me. If you're still in the chat, then welcome. Thank you for joining. And this is South Tucson Youth Football. This is the second half of our doubleheader. And of course, we will be off. It's a off week this coming weekend. All the kids. It's a holiday weekend. So you know there's enough of them. They're just like, look, we take Columbus Day pretty seriously here in South Tucson. So for the Columbus Day festivities, no games will be scheduled. We'll be back in about a week and a half for the second set for week 2 action. Arthur McKinney 9-yard catch, 1st and 10, and the Horsepussy Saloon continue to march forward as the second quarter begins. Huge run for War Machine Reynolds, 18 yards. And that is going to be the real test for Hootenannies. How can they contain War Machine Reynolds? They need to stop him from pulling off big runs like that. And one of the ways is forcing Bourbon Shanty to throw. But again, we've seen they can make a strong passing game as well. They're just a strong team. You kind of feel like maybe they just had an off year, especially with teams like Hootenannies and the Binging Texan, both performing so well, and the Horsepussy Saloon looking really strong, especially for missing out on the playoffs. They actually, I think they just ended the season pretty poorly. They were up in the top 10 rankings for a while. I think they just missed. They may have just missed the postseason, if I recall. Yeah, they were ranked as high as number 2 in all of South Tucson in Week 7 when they were 5-1. And they ended up just starting to drop after that. They started 5-1, ended the season 6-4, and that is not that's not a strong push for the postseason. And 5X Watkins.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
5X Watkins with the tackle. Or with the play, I guess, on that one. It's 2nd and goal, and Bourbon Shanty gonna hang on to it himself and score that touchdown. Finish your tackles, kid. And the extra point is up and good. 3 minutes to go in the half.
Number 83 with the return. Kickoff return.
Ray Darius Oakland with the return. And Hootenannies now have to answer back. And that's the thing, when a team like the Horsepussy Saloon rely on their running game so much. Incomplete pass. That's Hutchinson's first incompletion. He's 4 for 5.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
You can't go down, you can't go behind early because they can just kill the clock. They can shorten the life of the game by killing that clock. That's a huge first down.
Personal foul roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, and Horsepussy Saloon, Gabe Cochran called for roughing the passer on that one.
Still first down.
So they're going to tack that on. And you can see the coach of the Horsepussy Saloon and, of course, their bar manager questioning that call to, of course, our volunteer referees who are just dealt with so much abuse. Brenton Hayward, 5-yard rush up the middle, stopped there. 2nd and 5, but the Hootenanny's offense is just continuing to chug along. Out of the shotgun, looking to run it himself. They read that perfectly. Hutchinson brought down for a loss of 4. A lot of time for Hutchinson to throw. Caught! Open wide receiver. It's Darius Oakland, but there's a flag. The flag was kind of early.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Oh, roughing the passer again. Taiwan Kramer, and maybe Hutchinson just feels like maybe he's just got a punchable face. They just really want to take a shot at him. Horsepussy Saloon, you know, these kids like to talk trash in school, but you got to keep disciplined. And these kids love to just beat up on that quarterback. So it puts Hootenanny's down to the 11. Handing it off to Hayward up the middle. He's going to stumble into the end zone for the touchdown. Hootenanny's tie this one up with the extra point. And minute 50 to go in the half. Here comes the extra point. It is up. It is good. Tied at 14 in this Rootin' Tootin' Tri-Series game. Rudy Osborne, 17-yard return for the Horsepussy Saloon, and they'll take things over again with a minute 47 to go. And the Horsepussy Saloon will take on the Binging Texan in week 2. And, of course, the third part of this will be the Binging Texan taking on Hootenanny's in week 3. Hootenanny's will host that one. Hootenanny's have a tough game against Rancho Robusto in week 2, who had a poor season last year, but a strong run in the Corso Cup. Here's Bourbon Shandy. A lot of time to throw. Evades a tackle, but he's sacked for a loss of 2. A lot of time for Hutchinson, and he throws it completely out of bounds.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Automatic first down.
And here's Hutchinson, empty backfield out of the shotgun. Looking to throw it. It's got a receiver. 1st and 10. Juan Evans, 11-yard catch. 1st and 10 at the 20. Brenton Hayward only getting a yard. on that one. 2nd and 9.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Hutchinson had one in the backfield, has Hayward behind him as a blocker. A lot of time to throw. Caught by Juan Evans for 15 yards. 1st and goal down at the 4. Almost picked off in the end zone. Everett Bernard just knocking it down.
Receiver on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
And Hutchinson with a 4-yard touchdown run keeps it himself. Hootenanny's taking the lead.
The kick is good.
And that is the first lead of the game.
Reynolds returns the kick. Kickoff return 13 yards.
That is the first lead of the game for Hootenannies. Quick handoff, War Machine Reynolds gets only 4 yards on that one. 2nd and 6.
Makes it 2nd and 6.
It's going to be tough for the Horsepussy Saloon. They're going to have to throw it a little bit if they want to get that score before. So 27 seconds, 3rd and 6. Dumps it off quickly to War Machine. Oh, does he get it? No, 4th and inches. 6-yard reception.
Number 26 returns the punt.
And they punt it, and Hootenannies with 15 seconds to go. Man, I would have gone for that one. I think the Horsepussy Saloon probably got a little shook on that play. And probably could have gone for on 4th and 1 there.
Number 2 makes the reception. George makes the tackle at the 31-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 10.
And that's going to bring us to the halftime whistle. 21-14. A late touchdown gave Hootenanny's Country Western Daycare the lead when they've been chasing prior to that. And of course, time for our sponsor spotlight, local sponsor spotlight, where we highlight one of the lovely local businesses around South Tucson. And today we're going to talk to you about, any minute now, let that random spinny thing happen. Pablo's Roadside Tacos. You know, tacos are delicious. This is very obvious. Tacos are friggin' tasty. I don't know a single person who doesn't love tacos. In fact, if you do not love tacos, then what's wrong with you? But you know what makes tacos even better? Exhaust fumes, a little bit of gravel, a little bit of dust in your taco. That just means it's authentic. That means it's made with love on the side of a highway with cars speeding down and a really thin shoulder. So you got to park a little bit kind of in traffic. So that danger just makes the tacos that much more delicious. It's Pablo's Roadside Tacos. You might get sideswiped. And now back to the game. Hootenanny starting things off.
Number 2, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Yes, it is National Taco Day, man. And I actually went out to get lunch, and I opted not to get tacos, and I feel like I played myself on that one. Here's Brenton Hayward up the middle, 1st down. Hootenanny's looking to extend that lead.
Hutchinson with the carry. That's a gain of 39 on the play. 1st down.
And 1st and 10, deep in the red zone already. Here's Hutchinson thrown completely off target. I think maybe a mix-up in the play. He was looking for a screen pass, but his receiver was nowhere to be found. No harm, no foul. It's incomplete, 2nd and 10. And Terrence McTaggart, touchdown Hootenannies. And they are now going to double up Horsepussy Saloon, double their lead and double up the score with this extra point, 28-14. And the Horsepussy Saloon now find themselves Shandy with the play action, incomplete pass. And his receiver took a hit on that one.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Automatic 1st down.
And roughing the passer will give the 1st down and some good field position for the Horsepussy Saloon, down 14. And they continue to move downfield, 29-yard line. And they're going to hand it off to War Machine. Untouched as he crosses the 1st down marker. Gets 16 yards on that one. Huge rush for War Machine and the Horsepussy Saloon. Are now into the red zone. The erogenous zone, as they like to call it here at this Muni. And that's going to be another 7. So they're down to the 6-yard line. 6 yards up the middle, down to the goal line. Not going to give him. He didn't break the plane. 1st and goal for Horsepussy Saloon. Looks like War Machine Reynolds is still there. I think you give it to him again. And his ex going to give it to him. Bourbon Shandy going to give it to him. Touchdown, Horsepussy. War Machine Reynolds gets them back to a 1-score game. And it is a 7-point game. Once more, 1 touchdown, the deficit for the Horsepussy Saloon. A lot of time, though. 3:10 to go in the third quarter. Kickoff is 9 yards.
That'll make it 2nd and 9.
And Hootenanny's stopped for a loss of 9. Horsepussy Saloon have come to play. And Roddy Hutchinson is gonna connect with Brenton Hayward for 27 yards.
50-yard line. First down.
Hootenannies are moving this football really well, and they are just looking to keep that lead and possibly extend it. They're at the 50-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 13.
That's good for a gain of 13.
1st and 10.
First down.
They moved it down to the 40.
Number 2 on the carry. Gain of 7 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Handing it off to Finley up the middle for another 10 yards. And a first down. Hootenannies. Hayward taking a breather. Seems we got the wind knocked out of him, but seems like he'll be back pretty soon. Gonna pass that one off with a flag on there. That's got to be a face mask. The interesting thing is, where do they call it?
Personal foul.
Will that be 15 yards, or will
Face
that be half the
Defense.
distance? Looks like it will be
Automatic
half
first
the
down.
distance, 8 yards. So here's Hutchinson going to take off running. Good shoestring tackle, saving the touchdown. 2nd and goal. 1:05 to go in the third quarter. And Hootenanny's moving the football. Not too worried about clock management right now, but they are doing a dang good job.
Loss of 3 yards on the play. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Hutchinson, a lot of time, taking a big drop back. Oh, had someone in the end zone, but he was well covered. Everett Bernard, huge defensive play.
That brings up 4th and goal.
And the field goal unit comes on for Hootenannies to make this a 2-score game yet again. Kick is up, off the upright, no good. It had the distance. It just took a vicious hook, clanged against the post, and that is an unfortunate event for Hootenannies, and it gives Horsepussy Saloon a chance to tie it up on this possession. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Kirk Jolly for 9 yards. Bourbon Shandy, great throw on that route up the middle. He cuts across the defense, right in middle linebacker territory. Huge play, very gutsy play, and just short of a first down. And we end the third quarter with the Horsepussy Saloon marching down the field. They're down a touchdown, looking to tie this game up.
Man left, man left. Four down. Hey, check Mike 47, check Mike 47. Black 5, black, go!
Illegal touching. Offense. Still second down.
Here we go. Tie right. Four down. 47 Mike. Dog 4. Hit.
Gilmore with the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. Third down.
Tight end left. Four down. Hey, check Mike 47, check Mike 47. Black 5,
Longridge on the run. Gain of 3 on the play.
Yes, illegal touching. That's beautiful, and it's usually on kick returns is what ends up happening. So Horsepussy Saloon will now be punting 4th and 6. A lot of time to play still, but Hootenannies have a chance to extend that lead yet again.
Evans makes the catch. Crawford makes the tackle at the 43-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Number 35 with the reception. That's good for a gain of 12 yards. First down.
Hutchinson, a lot of moving, gets the first down. Ray Darius Oakland steps out of bounds.
Gain of 20 yards.
Man, you don't want to step out of bounds and stop the clock. Although I don't know if the clock stops. It's still early enough in the fourth quarter. I don't think the clock actually stops running just yet, but it seems to be stopping right now. It'll run once they spot it. There they go. We're going to be running.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
And Hootenanny's down to the 9-yard line. And Hutchinson only gets 4 yards on that one. Good defending by the Horsepussy Saloon on that one. Handing it off to Hayward. Coming back after taking some time off earlier in the game to nurse a bit of a bump and bruise. Gets the touchdown and makes it a 2-score game again. 34-21. Here comes the extra point. Hootenanny's on fire this half.
The extra point attempt is good. Reynolds deep to return.
Under 2 minutes to go. Going to be a tough hill to climb for the Horsepussy Saloon. The War Machine Reynolds makes it 18 yards on the return. And let's see what Bourbon Shandy can do. It's going to be tough. Going to have to air it out, going for some pass plays. Basically neutralizes the need for War Machine Reynolds. Devin Love with a 14-yard catch. Stops the clock until it's spotted. So they're going to have to move down quickly, try to get 2 quick touchdowns. And of course it relies on an onside kick. They go long. Bourbon Shandy, it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, stopping the clock. Again going long, and it's incomplete. And Horsepussy, 3rd and 10. This might be the start of the end for them. Bourbon Shandy taking a huge drop back, dumps it off short to his running back. War Machine Reynolds only gets 3 yards on that one. If that was the best option you had, that's not a very strong option. And it's 4th and 7, but I guess it is 4-down territory at this point. So we'll see what they've cooked up. Bourbon Shandy throwing it downfield. It's caught by Jason Luke, 12 yards. The drive continues, but with 1:17 to go, how much time do the Horsepussy Saloon have left? Shandy looking for the end zone, almost picked off, and a flag on the play. I think he might have been roughed.
Foul. Roughing the passer.
Yep, roughing the passer. A 1st down and 15 yards on that one.
Automatic 1st down.
So it stops the clock. It's a 1st down. And the Horsepussy Saloon now have the ball on the 15-yard line with 1 minute and 11 seconds. 71 seconds to go left in this football game. They go short enough to get the 1st down. Shannon Myers with an 11-yard catch up the middle. 1st and goal. All 3 timeouts still for Horsepussy Saloon, so they could potentially not worry about the onside kick. They can attempt it and use their timeouts, but they got to score first. They do. Roshan Salyer, 5-yard catch, touchdown Horsepussy. This game ain't over yet. A cannon of a throw for Shandy. Great play. Great catch for Salyer. We had not heard that name once this entire game. And the extra point is good. It's a 1-touchdown game. Horsepussy Saloon maybe trying for that onside kick, but they have all 3 timeouts, so if they don't recover it, then Hootenanny's, they can still stop Hootenanny's and get the football back. The onside kick is right to Lucas Tidwell. So with 53 seconds to go, all 3 timeouts, the Horsepussy Saloon trying to stop Roddy Hutchinson. They tackle him for no gain. That's 1, and they use a timeout. Handing it off to the backup running back. He is stopped And they tackle him out of bounds, so they don't even need to use a timeout. Oh, a complete lapse of judgment for Hootenannies. That kid dumb as hell. Hutchinson hanging on to it himself is stopped 5 yards, and they use a second timeout. And it looks like Hootenannies are in that kind of no man's land. They can't kick the field goal. They can't punt it. They're going to go for it on 4th and 4, throwing it. And it's caught! Ray Darius Oakland, 10-yard catch, puts it.
The previous play is
But they're going to review it. Did he step out of bounds before the catch is made? Oh, he is absolutely down. 1 foot down. I don't know if you need to get 2 or 1 in bounds.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
It's going to be confirmed. It's a 1st down and 10. Converted on 4th. A heroic play for Hootenannies. They will kneel it out and take this game to its conclusion. An exciting conclusion at that. Hootenannies Country Western Daycare pick up where they left off. They were the 5 seed in the championship game. They came up short last season. They start off 1-0. They put the Horsepussy Saloon at 0-1. And that will be it from the Muni, from Municipal Field number 187. The final score, the Horsepussy Saloon 28, Hootenannies Country Western Daycare 35. And it's been an exciting game. Thank you all for joining us here for South Tucson Youth Football. I'm Brian. This has been KYST. And we'll see you in a little bit less than 2 weeks for Week 2 action. We're off next weekend for the Columbus Day festivities in South Tucson. But we'll be back after that with Week 2 action. Until then, good evening from South Tucson.